is Gina from HauntedFlower.com and HauntedFlowerReviews.com, and today I'm going to be reviewing 3 more titles. I've got Horrible Bosses, the totally inappropriate edition on Blu-ray, Mr. Nice on Blu-ray, and Ron White's comedy Salute to the Troops on DVD. Start with Horrible Bosses. This is a Blu-ray plus DVD plus digital copy. This has an extended edition of the film where they go a little further with some jokes like, you know, how dull it is to be doing a stakeout, and their friend that they meet up with at the restaurant who has to have pursued a different type of profession to make money. And we are being suddenly joined by Angel the cat, who has decided she had to make her presence known, but she doesn't want to be held right now. And that lasted about 2 seconds. If you remember my review of the movie Horrible Bosses, I quite enjoyed it. I thought it was really funny and has lots of ridiculous humor. I thought that the relationships between the characters were built up pretty well. There was a lot of good comedy that you could tell was improvised between Jason Bateman, Jason Sudeikis, and Charlie Day. And also the horrible bosses themselves were really horrible in a good way for the movie. And those bosses were Jennifer Aniston, Colin Farrell, and Kevin Spacey. Colin Farrell is hideous. For bonus features on the Blu-ray, you get My Least Favorite Career, where the cast and director talk about horrible jobs they've had, surviving a horrible boss, obviously, Being Mean is So Much Fun, where the 3 boss characters, the actors who play them, talk about how much fun it is to be a horrible boss, and the making of the soundtrack and deleted scenes, which are also pretty good. So I definitely recommend checking this out. Mr. Nice on Blu-ray follows the story of Howard Marks, a man who went to college and became a drug dealer with many aliases. He is played by Reese Ifans, if I'm saying that correctly. Another main character is played by Chloe Sevigny from Big Love. She plays the girlfriend through most of the film. Think of this like Scarface, but not at all like Scarface. Like, there's no violence whatsoever. It's just about this man and his selling marijuana and how he doesn't think that it should be a problem at all, and how he weasels his way out of many different situations. The movie itself, what I liked about it was I liked the style and the way it was shot. It starts out in black and white, and as soon as he tries his first drug, it suddenly turns into color. I thought that the acting performances were pretty decent, but the story as a whole was just not fascinating enough to merit an entire movie for me. It was kind of dull, and I was just kind of waiting for it to be over, and it seems really long for a 2-hour movie. It seems long. I think there's an 1.5-hour movie in there somewhere. For special features, there's a making of and a trailer, and maybe you check this out, but I don't recommend it. And lastly, we have Ron White's comedy Salute to the Troops. Don't get too excited, because as much as I wanted this to be an entire special just Ron White, it is not. It does feature other talented comedians, and it does have an intro by him, but it just doesn't feel like enough. This is a 76-minute special, and he does do the introduction, and the other people you'll get to see would be Louis Black, Kathleen Madigan, Vic Henley, Tim Wilson, Alex Raimondo, and Robert Hawkins, and there are musical performances by Rascal Flatts, John Oates, and Margot Ray. I think the special itself is really nice. It's really well put together. There isn't a lot of new content in it. In fact, the material that Ron White and Louis Black perform, they both perform material I've heard them do before, but maybe it's just because it's some of their most popular stuff that's why they pulled it out for this special, since it's still funny every time you hear it. I really liked this, and I thought it was really kind of funny. But the win for this week is definitely going to be Horrible Bosses. This is the one that you should look for. It's very funny, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. So I hope you'll check it out. And thank you for watching my review. Bye! For more reviews and to find out about free contest giveaways, go to HauntedFlowerReviews.com. My reviews are also available as a podcast on iTunes. Search for Haunted Flower Reviews and subscribe and leave us feedback and comments. Our store is HauntedFlower.com, where we specialize in fantastic licensed apparel from movies, TV shows, video games, anime, and more. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/hauntedflower and Twitter at haunted_flower.
If you're local to the Indianapolis area, visit IndieMojo.com for details on how you can win free screening passes.